Good day. My name is Richard and a warm welcome to Tutoring with Richard, where we cover the South African school syllabus and nature topics. Today we're going to cover Mathematics in 6. The topic of this tutorial is a mixed bag of integrals that you are likely to find in a test or exam. Let's get straight into it. Now, with doing these are going to make you think outside the box with regard to the techniques that we are going to use. So it is the same rules, but just a different way how to use them. I will teach you the techniques and how to approach these problems. As you do this, we will approach them methodically and carefully so that you can see how this is done. Okay, let's get straight into it. Okay, now this is what I mean by we have to use our terms, our rules differently. So it's sin x. Now we're going to make this into a multiplication. So we're going to go sin x multiplied by 1 plus cos x to the power of a negative a half. Now, what we can do is, now we need to find what can cancel the sin x. The reason being is because we're going to make this 1 plus cos x the subject of the formula. So, we're going to say u equals 1 plus cos x is equal to u. So now du equal du over dx, is equal to, now the derivative of 1 or a constant is 0. So plus, now the derivative of cos is minus sine. So minus sine x. So du over minus sine x is equal to dx. So our sum will go sine x times 1 plus cos x to the minus a half. It will be u to the minus a half. Will be u to the minus a half. Now, times du over minus sine x. So, now we can eliminate because it's all multiplication. You can't do this if it's adding or subtracting. You can only do this, but this particular technique, you can only do it with multiplication. So, sin x cancels with sin x. And we are left with a minus. The minus comes on the outside of the integral sign. So we have u to the power minus a half. So now, what we're going to do is say plus 1 minus a half plus 1. So, minus times. Now, minus a half plus 1 is a positive a half. So, it'll be u to the power of a half over the power over a half. Now, this 2 comes up because our law of fractions states a over b over c. Now, this is the law of fraction, one of the laws of fractions. equals AC over B. That is our law of fractions. The C gets multiplied by A. So now this 2 gets multiplied by U. So it'll be equal to minus 2 U to the power of a half. Now all we have to do, plus C. Now all we have to do, let's say equals, minus 2, bracket, 1 plus cos x to the power of a half plus C, which will equal minus 2 to the root of 1 plus cos x plus C. Okay. Next one is x squared over x minus 5. Integrate. Now, for this one, our U-substitution is a little bit different. Our U-substitution is a little bit different. So what we're going to have to do is think a bit creatively, because what we want to do is get rid of the x squared up top. So how we do that is U is equal to x minus 5. Now we want x on its own, so x is equal to U plus 5. Okay, because when you jump over the equal sign, a negative becomes a positive, and when it jumps back, it becomes a negative again. So now what we have is x squared. Now we square this whole term. Now we square that whole term of U plus 5. So now what we're going to do is expand it. So equals U plus 5, U plus 5. Now, U times U is U squared. U times 5 is plus 5U. 5 times U is plus 5U. And 5 times 5 is 25. Okay, now we have x squared is equal to that. So, what we have now we have our sum that we can work with. So what we have is over U, so U squared plus 10U plus 25. Because what I did here was I added like terms. 5 plus 5 is 10. So what you need to do now is now this can be split up into multiple integrals. So what we're going to do is erase this. What we're going to do now is the integral of U squared over U plus the integral of 10U over U plus 25 over U. The integral of. Okay, Now, what we're going to say is u squared divided by u is just u, plus the integral 10u divided by u is 10, plus 20 integral of 25 over u. Right, now we're going to integrate. So, u 1 plus 1 over 1 plus 1 plus 10u 0 plus 1 over 0 plus 1 plus 25u minus 1 plus 1 minus 1 plus 1. Plus c. So, what we have now is u squared over 2 plus 10u plus 25 plus c. Equals. Now we're going to erase up until the top so that we can put our final sum in. Okay, so this is x minus 5 over 2 plus 10 times x minus 5 plus 25 plus c, all equal to, and that is our final answer. Okay, now this one is also unique in the way we have to approach it. Now, what needs to happen is that you don't have to make a full term equal to u. You can actually make part of a term equal to u. For example, we're going to do x squared times sine u. So then u will equal 1 over x. You can do part of a term as u when you U-substitute. So now we're going to take the derivative of this. So this will be du over dx equals x to the negative 1. So this will equal du over dx. Now, minus 1 minus 1 minus times a minus. So, x times negative 1 is a negative. Negative 2 plus negative 2 minus 1 is x to the negative 2. Okay, now what we're going to do is bring dx up and put that down. So we've got du over minus x squared equals to dx. So du over minus x squared. So now what we can do is we can eliminate x squared and x squared. They eliminate it, and the minus goes on the outside of the integral sign. So minus the integral of sine u. So now the integral of sine u is positive cos. So minus times cos u. And that is just minus equals minus cos u plus c. Now we've put our sum in, minus cos 1 over x plus c. And that is our final answer. If you found this tutorial helpful, please give it a like and subscribe. It really helps with the algorithm and to grow the channel. Positive feedback is most welcome. I enjoy reading your comments. Please use the comments section to let me know what topics you'd like me to cover in upcoming videos. Be at peace, be kind to each other, and remember, passing well is achievable. Have a great day. Looking forward to seeing you in the next video.